The tournament, to be held in 11 cities in 11 UEFA countries, was originally scheduled to take place from the 12th of June to the 12th of July 2020. The tournament was postponed by a year due to the COVID-19 pandemic in Europe, and rescheduled for the 11th of June to the 11th of July 2021. The competition was postponed in order to reduce pressure on the public services in affected countries and to allow time for the completion of domestic leagues that had been suspended. The tournament will still retain the name UEFA Euro 2020. Wembley Stadium is a football stadium in London. Rebuilt in 2007, it is one of the biggest football stadiums in the world and second only to Barcelona's Camp Nou in terms of Europe's biggest arenas. In 2014, Wembley Stadium entered into a 6-year sponsorship agreement with mobile provider EE Limited, under which it provides technology and infrastructure services for the venue. A UEFA Category 4 stadium, Wembley hosted the 2011 and 2013 UEFA Champions League finals, and will host 8 games at UEFA Euro 2020, including the final and both of the semi-finals, as well as the original venue of the 2023 UEFA Champions League final. In addition to England home games and the FA Cup final, the stadium also hosts other major games in English football, including the season-opening FA Community Shield, the League Cup final, the FA Cup semi-finals, the Football League Trophy, the Football League playoffs, the FA Trophy, the FA Vase and the National League playoffs. The stadium was built by Australian firm Multiplex at a cost of £798 million. Designed by Populous and Foster and Partners, the stadium is crowned by the 134-metre-high Wembley Arch, which serves aesthetically as a landmark across London as well as structurally, with the arch supporting over 75% of the entire roof load. Telia Parkin. Parkin Stadium, also known simply as Parkin, is a football stadium in the Inner Osterbro district of Copenhagen, Denmark, built from 1990 to 1992. The author of the Parkin Stadium project is the Dutch architect Gert Andersen. The stadium, which features a retractable roof, currently has a capacity of 38,065 for football games, and is the home of FC Copenhagen and the Denmark national football team. The capacity for concerts exceeds the capacity for matches. The stadium can hold as many as 50,000 people with an end stage setup and 55,000 with a center stage setup. Parkin has been announced as one of 12 host venues of the UEFA Euro 2020. It will host 3 group stage matches, as well as a round of 16 match. Geranium, a 3 Michelin star restaurant, is located on the 8th floor of the stadium. Puskás Aréna is a football stadium in the 14th district of Budapest, Hungary. The stadium's construction started in 2017 and was finished before the end of 2019. It is an all-seater with a capacity of 67,215. The stadium is built in the place of the former Ferenc Puskás Stadium, whose demolition was completed in October 2016. Both stadiums were named in honor of the legendary former national team captain Ferenc Puskás. The Hungarian architect Georg Scardelli, who was the designer of the nearby indoor arena, showed his original plans that did not include the demolition of the original stadium, but it was demolished nevertheless. On 15 November 2019 the arena was opened by the match Hungary-Uruguay. The idea to invite the Uruguay national football team came from Karoli Jankovics, who is the leader of the Hungarian community in Montevideo. All of the tickets were sold for the opening match against Uruguay. In the first 3 days only the members of the supporters club of the Hungarian Football Federation could purchase the tickets. The Stadio Olimpico is the largest sports facility in Rome, Italy. Construction work began in 1927 directed by the Turinese engineer Angelo Frisa and architect Enrico Del Debbio. The Stadio Olimpico is the home stadium of the Roma and Lazio football clubs, and also hosts the Coppa Italia final. It was rebuilt for the 1990 FIFA World Cup and it hosted the tournament final. Despite being an Olympic stadium, therefore exclusively dedicated to sport, musical concerts were also held, in particular the concert by Claudio Baglioni on 6 June 1998, which still holds the record attendance at the Olimpico with a total of over 100,000 spectators, thanks to the fact that the stage was located in the center of the stadium and the public surrounded it, filling all the seats. It has also hosted 4 European Cup finals, the most recent being the 2009 UEFA Champions League final. Outside football, the stadium is used by the Italian national rugby union team and it is Italy's national athletic stadium. Occasionally, it hosts concerts and events. Estadio La Cartuja de Sevilla is a multi-purpose stadium situated in the Isla de la Cartuja in Seville, Spain. Architecture was a collaborative work of Antonio Cruz Villalon and Antonio Ortiz Garcia. It was completed in 1999 for the World Championships in athletics. With a capacity of 60,000 seats, La Cartuja is the sixth largest stadium in Spain. It was the venue for the 2003 UEFA Cup final between Celtic and Porto. The Spain national football team occasionally uses the stadium for home games, last playing there in 2021. The Royal Spanish Tennis Federation has chosen it twice to host the Davis Cup final, in 2004 and 2011. On both occasions a temporary roof was installed on one side of the stadium, where the clay court was placed. On 5 February 2020, the stadium was chosen by the Royal Spanish Football Federation for hosting 4 Copa del Rey finals from 2020 to 2023. It will replace San Mamés Stadium in Bilbao as a host stadium which was unable to fulfill its original hosting duties due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Johan Cruyff Arena is the main stadium of the Dutch capital city of Amsterdam and the home stadium of football club AFC Ajax since its opening. The architecture and construction work was undertaken by Ballast Nedam and Royal BAM Group. Built from 1993 to 1996 at a cost equivalent to €140 million, it is the largest stadium in the country. Previously known as the Amsterdam Arena, it was one of the stadiums used during UEFA Euro 2000. And also held the 1998 UEFA Champions League final and 2013 UEFA Europa League final. The stadium has a retractable roof combined with a grass surface. It has a capacity of 55,500 people during football matches. It held UEFA 5-star stadium status, which was superseded by a new system of classification. Hampton Park, often referred to as Hampton, is a football stadium in the Mount Florida area of Glasgow, Scotland. The 51,866 capacity venue serves as the national stadium of football in Scotland. It is the normal home venue of the Scotland national football team and was the home of club-side Queen's Park for over a century. Hampton regularly hosts the latter stages of the Scottish Cup and Scottish League Cup competitions and has also been used for music concerts and other sporting events, such as when it was reconfigured as an athletics stadium for the 2014 Commonwealth Games. Holmes Miller was architect and design team leader for the project which saw the transformation of Hampton Park into a world-class athletics venue that was the centerpiece of the 20th Commonwealth Games, held in Glasgow in 2014. There were 2 19th-century stadia called Hampton Park, built on different sites. A stadium on the present site was first opened on 31 October 1903. Hampton was the biggest stadium in the world when it was opened, with a capacity in excess of 100,000. This was increased further between 1927 and 1937, reaching a peak of 150,000. The record attendance of 149,415, for a Scotland v England match in 1937, is the European record for an international football match. Tighter safety regulations meant that the capacity was reduced to 81,000 in 1977. The stadium has been fully renovated since then, with the most recent work being completed in 1999. Gazprom Arena, football stadium in St. Petersburg, Russia. The stadium is located on Krestovsky Island. The author of the Gazprom Arena project is the Japanese architect Kisho Kurokawa. Construction of the stadium began in 2007. The facility was officially commissioned in December 2016. The stadium hosted the 2017 Confederations Cup and 2018 FIFA World Cup matches. For the 2017 Confederations Cup matches, the stadium had a maximum capacity of 57,000 spectators. For the 2018 World Cup matches, the arena capacity was increased to 64,500 seats. In April 2017, the work on the stadium was completed. The total cost of the stadium amounted to 24 billion rubles. At the moment, the stadium is considered one of the best stadiums in Russia. Baku Olympic Stadium is a 69,870-seat stadium, designed and constructed to meet the international standards for stadiums set by the Union of European Football Associations, UEFA, the International Federation of Association Football and the International Association of Athletics Federations. It is the largest stadium in Azerbaijan. The stadium was a collaborative work of Toka, concept design, Hiram and Rossetti, sports architect. Construction of the 225,000 square meter stadium on a 650,000 square meter site was completed in February 2015. The foundation of the Baku Olympic Stadium was laid on 6 June 2011 in a ceremony to mark the 100th anniversary of Azerbaijani football. Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev was informed about the future plans for the construction of the stadium. Speaking at the ceremony, Blatter said, "This is really beautiful, grand building, and more than 60,000 football fans coming to the stadium will be able to enjoy football." Aréna Națională is a retractable roof football stadium in Bucharest, Romania, which opened in 2011, on the site of the original Stadionul Național, which was demolished from 2007 to 2008. The stadium hosts major football matches including home matches of the Romania national football team, and the Cupa Romaniei final. The stadium is also the home of Liga I football clubs FCSB and Dinamo Bucuresti. With 55,634 seats, it is the largest football stadium in Romania. Designed by Gherkin, Marg and Partners, the stadium was built by German firm Max Bogle and Italian firm Astaldi. The stadium has a retractable roof. The old stadium was demolished between the 18th of December 2007 and the 20th of February 2008, although a symbolic removal of seats took place on the 21st of November 2007, after Romania defeated Albania 6-1 in a qualifying match for Euro 2008. The construction phase generated some controversy over costs and delays, with Bucharest Mayor Sorin Oprescu claiming that the works were 20 weeks behind schedule in May 2009. On 8 October 2009, it was decided that the stadium should also include a retractable roof worth €20 million. Allianz Irenaea football stadium in Munich, Bavaria, Germany with a 70,000 seating capacity for international matches and 75,000 for domestic matches. Widely known for its exterior of inflated ETFE plastic panels, it is the first stadium in the world with a full color-changing exterior. It is the second largest arena in Germany behind Westfalenstadion in Dortmund. The primary designers are architects Herzog and de Meuron. FC Bayern Munich has played its home games at the Allianz Arena since the start of the 2005-06 season. The club had previously played their home games at the Munich Olympic Stadium since 1972. 1860 Munich previously had a 50% share in the stadium, but Bayern Munich purchased their shares for €11 million in April 2006 due to 1860 Munich suffering from financial issues. The arrangement allowed 1860 Munich to play at the stadium while retaining no ownership until 2025. However, in July 2017 the rental contract was terminated, making Bayern Munich the sole tenants of the stadium. Take a chance to be the part of the Euro 2020 with 1xbet.com. Use the promo code from the description and follow the instructions to get the bonus.